Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Okay. Okay, hello. I'm back. Sorry, she's delivered my groceries. So this might not be too long of a thing because my milk is sitting on the living room floor. Um, but it's still relatively cold. So, no, I think I'll put my milk away. Just, I gotta go put. I need to go put my milk away just a second because a half gallon cost me $9. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just started doing the totals of how much my milk costs if I leave it out. So, and I forgot to hit send. How nice. This is just indicative of how my day has been going. Oh, God, this is my first cup of coffee, and trust me, I need it. Oh, yep. It's uh somewhat local. I'll see if I get a picture. Um it's a whole milk. It's A1, A2, something like that. but I love it. It doesn't upset my stomach. Which is good because I grew up. Where's my milk? There it is. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's backwards. Shit. Hold on. Y'all can read it. Okay. Now you should maybe be able to read it. Where am I going? Now that it's backwards, I'm not. It's an A2 milk. Sustainable, organic. You know, it's really good. I'm looking for raw milk. I gotta go back to the other way, or it'll make me nauseous. I would prefer raw milk, but our dairies just, if they do, they don't say anything about it. So I need to get in with a dairyman somewhere. Yep, they do. I had a hard time with milk for that reason exactly for a long time. I grew up on whole milk. I still drink whole milk. But yeah, I couldn't. And as they were changing the milk and I could taste the difference, that was my reason. I'm like, why are we drinking some other animal's milk? But if, allegedly, I haven't looked into it a lot. That A2 milk is more closer to what I think it comes. I don't know if it's the lactic acid or what. It's closer to mother's milk is like. So. I only have it in my cereal. I have it. Hey, Brazzy. Sandy, 7th. Sorry. It was a confusing startup today. For me, when I open a container of milk and stick my nose in it, it should smell like cow's breath. And yeah, I know what cow's breath smells like. I showed dairy cows for 4-H. And the stuff you get now from the grocery store, oh, no, thank you. No can do there, Hal. It's pretty gross. But here I'm sitting there at 10 o'clock at night. I'm laughing because I've got my sleep gummies. And I'm laughing at 10 o'clock at night eating my Cocoa Pebbles. Well, the malto meal version because it doesn't have the BHT or BTH, whatever it isn't. And so I'm sitting there after my gummies having a bowl of cold cereal before bed to take care of the sugar cravings I have because I'm not drinking any alcohol. So, yeah. So I'm basically the stoned 58-year-old adult who's eating kids cereal in the middle of the night with oh man, I love them. I have to find something to drink that's non-caffeinated between say 7 and 9:30 because usually during the day I don't drink as much because I'm too busy doing things. I have 1 cup of coffee during the day, 1.5 usually Diet Pepsis, and at nighttime I used to have several White Claws. Well, they don't have that anymore. The other day I'm getting a headache going, why am I getting a headache? Oh, I don't have my liquid intake that I had before. So I got a whole bunch of Crystal Lights I bought 2 summers ago at Costco for the daycare kids too, because I didn't want them having sugar. And then I found out about the Red Dye 40. So they've sat up on top of my refrigerator since then because they're not drinking it. I mean, they can have the lemonade, but they're not having anything with the red in it. So I've been drinking it. And it's pretty nice. But yeah, sleep, depending on how you do with melatonin. For me, Sandy, you give me melatonin and I'm still sleepy till 3 p.m. the next day. Even if it's just one gummy was supposed to have like 2.5 milligrams of melatonin, and I cut that the first night in half, and that was way too much. So I thought, well, I'll try again later with just a quarter, and that was still way too much. So now I'm just gonna give those to my son. I mean, but yeah, they're the devil's lettuce. It's 20 milligrams of the devil's lettuce, 20 milligrams of was it CBD, and 10 milligrams of something else. And yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm relaxed. Believe it or not, I wake up and I have less pains than when I went to bed. The other day I stood up and went, this doesn't hurt like it does now. It's killing me today. And as much as it looks like I'm still whole, I got bumps, and there's enough. She left me enough fat right here to make it look like I still got a little bit of cleavage going on. But yeah, next Monday I should be getting a little bit more fluid, which will raise this up, and it'll, I don't know, I should have got a picture. Keep the bag the expander bag, all the little edges and the ends off my raw nerves. Should be better. But I don't. I've got a friend of mine, someone she knows, is married to one of those. Not married. They're living together. Thank God they're not married. Where if he goes to stop drinking, there can be no alcohol in the house, or he'll drink it all, no matter what kind. Me, on the other hand, if I go to stop, I have a Coors Light that's been in my fridge since probably last summer. I got 2 White Claws in the garage in the nice cold that have been in the container for about 2 weeks now. I'm not one who has to finish it because it's there, So yeah. That's why I have no idea how old my tequila is. I have no clue. But I do know my Rumpelmitz is probably pushing 12, 13 years old, because it's up there and I don't drink it. So I'd like to jump on the scale one of these days. Empty this little puppy that I carry around with me everywhere. I gotta go tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow because I have to go over there to the west side for the breast surgeon, so she can look at me, tell me, labs are good, lymph nodes are clear. Hopefully her words will be, there will be no chemo, and I'll be going, yay, because I don't want to do this shit anyway. But the one I'm going to need you guys' prayers, positive thoughts, ones, you name it, is going to be Monday morning. We have to be in Seattle by 9:45. So that means we're talking rush hour traffic over Mercer Island into Seattle. So, and cross our fingers that the weather's good, that we can take my car and not the Expedition, because my son knows how to drive my car. He doesn't know how to drive the Expedition. He's not used to something that big, because he drives a little 4-door Kia, and then you expect it. No, I would have to sit there and go, scoot the fuck over, I'm driving. I'm gonna have to well, I could, but the only problem is my oldest has no one to watch the dog. And if it was just Keith, yeah, but Keith's trying to save his vacation time for when they finally do the reconstruction here, for my heart procedure, all that. He's trying to save up, so the boys are taking turns, and my oldest has a beautiful husky. I'm not sure what the other part is. They did a DNA test for my granddaughter, but she's not black, like the white with black. She's like white with red, not liver, but like red. She's really pretty. She doesn't get along with other animals very well. One of the big things is they said when they picked her out at the shelter, she's a humper. Pillows, blankets, toys. They've been trying to break that habit out of her, but it was just her and her brothers. The litter that was still there were brothers. So, yeah, she's the one that scared my 18-pound tortie. She doesn't like cats. So scared the tortie underneath the cabinet in the kitchen downstairs, and then I thought she was stuck, so I pulled her out. And then 3 days of regular hospital during COVID. I had to spend 3 nights there with a 102-year-old lady going, "How did I get here? Who brought me here?" I finally just started answering her questions so the poor nurses wouldn't have to drop everything and come into her room to let her know that her daughter brought her in. She kept saying, "I just remember being in a tent sitting at the park." And I'm thinking, wow, you were thinking probably when you were a lot younger, because the tents at the park nowadays are not quite the same. They're not made out of canvas anymore, though I wish they were. We will be grabbing a room for 2 nights for the cardiac ablation. I don't want to have to drive over there when I've been without my meds for over 24 hours. So, and I have to be at the hospital by 8 a.m. They're like, "Well, we can get you in first thing in the morning. So what time do I have to be there?" They're like, 5. I said, "Do you have anything any later, please?" They're like, "Well, you can be here at 8. I said, "Good, sign me up. That's better." I have to get up at 5 Monday morning. Yeah. Oh, shite. I swear to God, this bag just, you can't shift too far, but it shifts enough that it just sits in there where the nerves are. And that's the one nice thing. I don't feel this when I'm on my sleep gummies. When I wake up in the middle of the night to move, I'm like, it doesn't hurt. But I will not get the drain out tomorrow as much as I want to. The drainage is getting a lot better, a lot less, but not enough to have them take it out. So I got to figure out where we're going to dinner, and I can probably wear a coat, and because it just sticks out like it's like having an alien baby hanging around my shirt. So I find someplace I can wear my jacket and nobody knows that, when I went home the first day, I could just shove it into the gap in my top and make it look like I have 2 full ones. But hopefully this weekend I can get some more stuff done. I ordered more resin because I gotta start in on Neek's thing. If anyone likes any runes, I don't have it. I'll have to go here. I made some runes just to see how it would do. I probably don't know if I go to Facebook from here or not. I was selling them 20 to somebody local and 25 if I got to ship them. Of course, I don't have any reading glasses in here. But color your underwear and the last thing you ate. Let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. Share screen. But yeah, I've got them in brown, green. It's not the original green I had. I can't find I don't know where it disappeared to. There's a really pretty green, kind of a moss green, and I don't know where that little tiny bottle rolled to. I can't find it. I've even cleaned that whole corner, rearranged it, got some little tiny miniature shelvings for that corner so I can have it all nice and organized, and still can't find that color. Yeah, blue and then red. Yeah. They're pretty easy to make, but like I said, 20 if you're local, 25 if I gotta ship them. And I make them thick. I'm not like these people that make them that's like paper thin. So if you accidentally drop one on a concrete or whatever, it breaks. No, I like them thick for that reason. And I also put on it that it's made by a Norwegian. So I don't know all the names yet, but I'll eventually learn. So I know where the O is to start for the word Odin. So I know which one that one is. It just kills me. It looks, I don't know, it looks like I have a hollow chest, and it's just weird. I do have a hollow chest. Speaking of feeling weird, how's anybody here? Anybody here hear how Todd is doing? He said, I haven't been on much. I've been just numbing myself out. I talked to Body Illusion just for a split second yesterday. And of course, she's like me. Everything will be just fine. We'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, yeah. I can't do hard alcohol. That's part of the reason I still have all that shit in my cupboard. I can't. So I don't. Though if you chase a shot of whiskey with some pickle juice, it takes away the burn. It does for me. Oh God, I know. That's got to be tough to lose. No, he didn't lose. He just had a bypass. That's right. But he lost his mother and his rock, basically. I know he's a couple of years younger than I am. He bought a walker so he could get out and start moving. This was a couple months ago. I hope he'll still be able to at least use it and get moving. At least get outside with it. Go for a small walk. Anything to know that he achieved that goal. Man, it's not easy to get motivation to, hey, I need to walk because I need to go be outside. When you look outside and it's all gray and you're going, why should I even bother? So, yep. Let's get some ones up here for him and Body. I can't make the little praying hands because I don't know how to do it from this end. But, yeah. As dark as the world can seem, there's still a light in it that we need to grasp and find. And basically, a lot of us here, it's our job to be that light for other people. I mean, but too many people are too busy worried about finding the light that they need that they forget that they hold light within themselves. I don't know. For me, it's just keep pushing forward. Don't, yeah, this sucks. This hurts. This is, and I whine about it once in a while, but just the closest I get to getting depressed about it is whining because it hurts. But sometimes I look like I cheated in battle. Most people are way worse than this when they get diagnosed. They have way more stuff to go through. and I skated through it. The anxiety of waiting, but and took one whole side off to make sure that it doesn't ever come back. And if I don't ever have to do anything else, that's why I said I feel like I've skated through it sometimes. I don't have to do that. I also don't look in the mirror and go pity me. Yeah. Though I do look in the mirror and grab the magnet and find out where the little port is, and laugh at that. Get out the little metal detector that goes to the little wand detector that goes with the one on the floor. It's not Garmin. I forget what it's called. Yeah, and sit there and go like this, and you can find the port. So yeah. I just it was easier for me to lose my parents than it was for Mr. Over here in Bath and Body Works, because our parents are supposed to go before us. I mean, it's like I just tell the boys, I said, me and Dad are gone. You two are all you got. You guys better get along. And now they live 4 blocks apart. So, yeah, they get along quite well. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm going to have to use this next Monday when the gal goes up to fill it with fluid. Tell her it's straight on the top, just like my magnetic personality. I make those people laugh because they got to sit there, and a lot of people come in just upset and not knowing what to do, and I come in like, let's get this shit over with so I can go on with my life. Just cross my fingers. It's the one and only time. Next week. Yeah, I don't have one appointment next week. Next week, I'm just sit there, put my phone and watch Hoarders on my phone on the kitchen counter. And I'm going to sit there with the stool and the garbage bag and a top drawer right underneath my utensil drawer. Just start throwing shit away. Started doing that the other day, and the 9-year-old found the bunch of buckyballs. And I'm like, I had them put away because, well, if the child swallows some buckyballs and they get one on each side of something, the magnetic will, surgery is required. So I had them all put away, and she found them. I mean, she's old enough to know better, but I need to go through that drawer, and drawers plural, like 3, 4, maybe. Shit that I really, here, let's stuff a plastic bag in here. I can probably use it later. I can barely close a drawer now. Yep, I can barely close that drawer. It's time to go through it. It's going to go through it yesterday, and I'm looking down going, oh, shit. You got to take the garbage out. I don't have that much motivation today. Oh, my God, I know. Luckily, he's been going home after school. He's 13. He's going to be 14 here soon. And he will play Fortnite or whatnot with his friends, which is cool. The 9-year-old's not ready to be alone, because she gets home an hour before he does. So the days I'm not available, she will usually go home. Ow! She will usually go home. Not what everybody gets to see on a live. Here, let's just move this bag over here just a tiny bit. Just get it off my nerves for a split second. So she still comes over to my place. So she doesn't like being alone. But yeah, she's almost bigger than her brother, and there's a 5-year age difference. I keep telling her, you're gonna be tall. Your cousin Taylor is over 6 feet tall. She's really, really tall, and she got tall. The fuck is that? My door. Hold on. Please tell me it's not the Jehovah Witness people again. It's too cold. I didn't stick around long. I didn't want to stick around outside, but yes, it was the Jehovah Witness people. So my mother used to have fun with them when they'd come by. Mother being a former novice nun, they would say, well, the Bible says this and the Bible says that, and I would just watch my mother chew them up one side and down the other. So my food's delivered. We were talking about earlier, my $9 for half a gallon of milk. Yeah, the same company. Oh my God, it is so good, but you got to drink it quickly. You got about 3 days, I think, at the most to drink it. They have a 6% milk fat milk with cream on top. Oh shit, that is so good on cereal. Mashed potatoes too. But you got to drink it fast enough, or the fat starts turning rancid. So now I want to find a place to buy tallow and start cooking in beef tallow instead of I should actually just make my own tallow. I watched a gal do it. Just go to the old butcher shop over here and say, "Can I have your guys' trimmings?" Hunting season's over, so people aren't asking for trimming so they can grind in with their deer elk. So I just have to have the motivation to do it. I mean, our local store sells ghee, they sell manteca, they just don't sell tallow. So, that's probably full fat milk. You should have seen. I'm pretty sure there's not any pictures. So I was Junior Miss Princess, and then my one of my closest friends, she was Dairy Princess. And so to help her out, she would have to go to classrooms. Bugs me. Classrooms and explain about the dairy industry and stuff to kids. And so I was the dumbass who volunteered to stand in the cow costume. Little yet did I know at the time when I volunteered to do that, I had to Velcro an udder to me. I had a big pink udder that was Velcro. Oh God, I'm so glad. I'm pretty sure no one has pictures of that. But yeah, I would. So I'd get out of school too. Well, I got to help her. We have to do a presentation in the town over for the dairy industry. And yeah, Jesus. I don't have any local dairies up here. Yeah. All we have is apples and a few peaches. Mostly apples, pears, cherries. Nothing real soft. We don't have a lot of soft fruit. Like it's about 600 feet below us. There's an orchard of like nectarines and peaches and that. But up here, it's almost all apples. So yeah. Can't believe it's already Thursday this week. I mean, I'm glad because that's less time with this drain. I need to come up with a name for it. It's like, what was it? Family Guy, didn't Chris label his zit? What did he call it? Was it Doug? Something like that. His little zit had a name. Just this little thing that goes with me everywhere. It looks like a small hand grenade. I mean, my sister-in-law had 8 of these, but she had a double and no reconstruction, but she had gone through chemo and radiation and everything because it needed to be done first, I guess, before they lopped them off. And yeah, she had 8 drains, and I'm like, oh God, no thanks. But one's bad enough. Yeah, I have it in my wubby. I call it, it's my, or I call it Towley from South Park, because I have to have it rolled up against me so I don't roll over too far one direction. And yeah, Doug, okay. All right. Love you too, Don. Hopefully it goes good. Yeah, Doug. This is the shit we watched. I mean, I'm glad I had only boys, because DirecTV out west is the Eastern feed. So Adult Swim starts at 6 o'clock in the evening. So you've got Robot Chicken, and I think Family Guy came on at 6 or 5:30. So that's what they started watching. I didn't police as much if I had girls, That may sound sexist. I don't give a shit. But there's just things I listen to with the 9-year-old going, what is she listening to? So far, so good. But I guess in the morning she gets on the phone, but I think it's more of a FaceTime, and I think that's why her mother's not exactly thrilled. Is her and her friend will talk on the phone in the morning while they're getting ready. I said, God, I remember doing that when we were in school. What are you wearing today? Oh, well, I was thinking of wearing this. What are you wearing today? And go back and forth. But we didn't have any video calls. We were just set the phone down on the counter, listen, talk, put your makeup on, and then say, okay, well, I might as well get off the phone because I'm going to see you in about 5 minutes. So, yeah, I don't worry about her. So, oh God, what is the link? Do I want to ask? I have 0 glasses on. They are all not in here. Oh no, there's a pair. Oh, thank God. These rubbery plastic ones, but they were cheap. Where am I going? No, not Trinity. Trinity. By a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. Trinity, Red and Blue Pill, Hi-Ho, Kermit the Frog, has her little puppies up in a video short, and they are adorable. What am I looking for? Oh, my own. God, if I was... Yep, there it is. That's what I thought I was going to. Yep. I mean, it's bad enough when they had the tick on my back, and they're like, can you come back and, about 1:30? We have an opening at 1:30. And I'm like, why not? I've had, Dick the tick on my back for overnight from hiking, so a few more hours. We'll take him to lunch. He'll enjoy it. So I was thinking Doug and that pimple, and then that lovely tick I got. This looks so weird. It looks hollow. It feels. It's what'd she say? Folded, crinkled, till the bag expands. So. Oh, this weekend I can see so much stuff I want to get done, and I'll probably take a nap and not get anything done. But I need to get those drawers done. I got coming in Saturday stuff for underneath the kitchen sink. I got to go underneath that and throw shit away that I thought I'll save this and use this later. No. That's one thing I'm learning about going to Airbnbs is how little you actually need to function in a kitchen. I mean, I got to go through all my black spatulas and all that other shit. And it sounds like get rid of most of them because I guess they're toxic. And replace with wood, bamboo, steel. I really don't want to do steel. I mean, with my ceramic lined pan, I really don't want to put steel, but that could be a thing or something safe to scramble eggs with. It's about the only way I can't eat eggs the other way. As a child, I remember, I don't know who was watching me, but I just remember looking in the bowl and they did over easy eggs and they chopped it and stirred that. And I was just like, I ain't eating that shit at all. So it has scrambled or hard boiled, or I really won't touch it. Yeah, it's not. It's a texture thing. Just that crispy stuff you get on the like the edge of the no, can't eat that either. You get the same reaction in me. You put a comb in front of a cat and start running your fingers along the comb little teeth and watch the cat go. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Goose goose. Oh, I don't have that window open. I'm sorry. Fine, leave me. Goose goose. You were in here. Yeah. I think of all the Teflon. All the Teflon pans I went through and think about how caustic those are. It's like, hey, Shannon, how are you? I like my cast iron, but I'm really careful with it on a glass top stove. I've already had to replace that glass top once. Oh, good God. Oh, gosh. We have enough microplastics in us we'll probably never fully break down anymore. So, like all our yoga pants and everything so anything that touches our skin absorbs. So we've got microplastic coming in from our tops, our pants, our socks, our shoes, everything. And people are like, oh, we need to just stop using the oil. I'm like, really? Are you going to still be able to wear your yoga pants if we do that? They forget plastic and polyester are petroleum. You want to go back to cotton pants? Man, go back to some hemp pants. It'll be, better for us. But yeah. Oh shit. Plastic reminded me, and the fact that I can't quite fully read that. They kicked. Oh, good God! Just call me Mini Pearl. Still had the sticker on the power of these glasses, as opposed to her little price tag on her hat. The rubber ducky, I forgot to get a picture and I wasn't even driving. Close to downtown Seattle. I don't know what they're called anymore. They changed names so fast. The baseball field and the football field. Used to be Safeco and Century Tel, and I don't know what the hell they're called now. But down in that area, they had the big inflatable rubber ducky, and I'm not sure what it was for, but I forgot to get a picture. And so maybe Monday I'll do that. If it's still out there, I don't know. I'll remember. Because I can't drive until like the 24th of this month. I can't pick up done out the hard way. 4 bags on one arm. It's a little too much for this right now. So I just set them down and I'll just go take them to the kitchen. That's the one thing. I'm sleeping sounder. I'm not getting up every hour and a half to piddle. And but I'm sleeping so sound I wake up I could just keep sleeping because this wears me out. This pain just wears me out. Like I said, I think once I get this drain out, it'll be like, well, can't quite say it. Almost like it never happened, but I can't quite say it. So I gotta go put the nails back on. I have to file all the glue off of this one. These guys, it's tiring because I wake up and I have to shift and move this and stuff a footy in between here, so these two don't pinch together. Oh God, because I'm not a back sleeper. I basically suffocate if I sleep on my back because I'm a nose breather, and then if I sleep on my back, my two nose holes get closed on the inside, and then I wake up and so yeah. It's good not having to really get out of bed and go to the bathroom, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, wake up and go, oh shit, I gotta get up in 45 minutes. I just kind of wake up, roll over very carefully, fall back to sleep, but it's still not good sleep. I'm not getting the deep sleep I need. So I don't know. I'm dreaming, which is cool because with the gummies, I wanted to at least be able to dream. But now it seems like I'm not getting the deep. I know. I mean, if I was drinking, I'd get plenty of deep sleep in the beginning because I'm just out. But I'm not doing that anymore. I cannot sleep on my back. It's just, well, and probably again, if I lay on my back, put it lightly, if I lay on my back, things shift and move and kind of pinch the nerves over here. And so my arms go to sleep too. But, yeah, my boobs make my arms go numb. Yeah. So I like to sleep on my stomach. One hand sticking out over the edge of the bed. And, nothing beats waking up going, what the fuck? Go like this because you feel something crawling and you feel you felt it roll on your skin and you're like, yeah, I ain't turning the lights on. I don't want to know what that was. And go back to sleep. So, I'm hoping I will lose weight. Well, I guess it's what I wish I could find that meme on how boobs are supposed to be calming for you. I'll have to find it one of these days. But yeah, I can't sleep on my back. I'll sleep in my belly. Great, love it. Like the little the plastic men that we had, the uh shit army men, where the one guy would be crawling around the ground. He's got one leg over here. That's how I'll sleep. Yeah, and sideways isn't too bad, but I like sleeping on my belly, but I can't right now. The only problem with sleeping on my belly, thank goodness for Ozempic, and I probably wouldn't do it anymore now that I've pretty much cut out drinking. I would erp up my sleep and aspirate. Oh, good. How is he? How is he doing? That's a tough. Okay. I'll contact him here in a second. Was he on Facebook? See if he's still there. That's a tough haul to do for him right now. I coming out of surgery and recovery. Okay. I'll reach out to him there in a second. Oh, I know he does. If it wasn't for the fact that we've had a previous conversation I'd sit there and go, who? Oh, okay. That's same person it was before. Yeah, he's not been given a good hand by the cards at all. It's just, I forget what his name was when he first started and then changed it to, yeah. That's tough. They say that we don't give any more than we can handle. There's no problem giving me the zit at a 58 years old. But, it's in your settings and privacy, I think. And let's see. And you can only change it at certain times. Crap. Might have to look it up on how to do that. But you can only change it certain times and certain. Come on, just go to my main page. Hello. How did I do that? Is it edit bio? No. Let me see. Answer my oldest really quick. My appointment is it? Hold on. Gotta get this all figured out because he's got to come get me in the morning. But where is it? Is it an about me? No. Contact and basic info? No. I can't remember how I found that to do that. To change the name. I gotta find out. What time my appointment is tomorrow? Tell him 2:15. So I do not like being able to not drive at all. I don't. I'm the one who does all the driving. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and all those I would recognize. Yeah, I mean, because I'm the one who drives from here to Seattle. I can drive in the traffic. It doesn't bother me. I've always done it. I used to take those hills in Seattle and stick shift in a Volkswagen GL station wagon, you got one foot in the clutch and trying to get between the gas and the brakes so you don't roll into the guy behind you. And yeah. So I miss driving. I'll probably start, these days, if there's something at the post office I have to have and no one's going to notice that I left the house, I'll drive to the post office and back and see how it goes. But I can't turn the wheel like I need to as fast as I should. That's probably why I can't. They don't want me driving for 4 weeks. So, all right, guys, I'll let you go. Hopefully I get some neat pictures. Because I can't wear glasses and mascara at the same time because my mascara sticks to my glasses. Maybe I'll get some neat pictures tomorrow since I'll be passenger side. I should post the ones I got from the other day. the top of the pass. It was all pretty and it was all white, and hopefully it's less white than it was, so there's a bare and dry, so we don't have to worry about that. So, all right, guys. I love you all. I'll definitely be back Tuesday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back in time for Monday. But, yeah, I'll put some of the ones I put up on my community page as soon as I get off of there, because they are kind of cool. I just wish I wasn't. The car window wasn't exactly clean, so they're a little blurry. But it's still really pretty up there. So, guys, I will catch you all Tuesday, and I'll fill you in with what happened tomorrow and Monday, and I may even look a little bigger on this side when I get here Tuesday. I might get another 100 cc's of water. So, all of my love, Miss Dragon. Yep. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I am so ready to start feeling better. And you guys have a fabulous weekend too, and a safe weekend. Stay warm. Okay, guys, I will catch you all on the flip side.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.